Welcome Virgo to Tony's Tarot. How are you, my lovely little virgins? I hope you're doing well. We're going to do a love reading for you guys. For those of you who are having some troubles in your relationship right now, we are going to have a look at your relationship, look at the past, the present challenges and the future of this connection, and make some predictions and give some advice, Virgo, okay? So my friends, let's have a look at what is happening with the person that you are connected to. Let's have a look. These cards are a bit stiff because they're new. Let's give them another shuffle, Virgo. Show me the energy for my beautiful virgins. Show me the energy for the beautiful Virgo people. The beautiful Virgo people watching the reading. Show me the energy. Okay, let's see here. What is happening for Virgo? Okay. Alright, Virgo. Let's have a look here. In the past energy, my friends, what do we have here? King of Pentacles in the reverse. Some of you could have been dealing with an earth sign. Doesn't have to be. Someone with these type of characteristics. Okay. So, King of Pentacles reversed. This is someone, Virgo, that is very preoccupied with their material goods, the way they look, their appearance. This is a type of person that shows off about, you know, the things they own. Maybe they have a nice car. They like to tell their friends about it. This is a little bit of a self-centered energy. Somebody who's maybe a bit tight-fisted with their money, Virgo. Okay, for those of you that resonate with this. It could also represent a person, Virgo, that was withdrawing their energy from you and kind of focusing more on themselves in the past. Okay, so you may have felt some kind of a disconnect between you and this person. Let's see the hidden energy. You have death and rebirth. Scorpio energy. So this relationship, Virgo, it could have come to an end. Okay. Or the possibility that there was what was needed in the relationship was a major transformation. Okay, certain things needed to die in order for other things to grow. So we're going to get more information. We're going to clarify everything at the end, Virgo. Let's have a look at your challenge. Wow, Ten of Swords, betrayal. I can't make this up, guys. This is what the cards are telling me here. Ten of Swords, 10 swords in the back. There's a woman here walking off into the distance. There is a great disconnect between you and this person here in the current energy. The challenge is a Two of Swords reversed. Two of Swords upright, Virgo. It speaks of a person that has a blindfold, can't see clearly, has an important decision to make and feels trapped because maybe either one of those choices do not represent something that is positive or beneficial. Okay, it's kind of like the energy of I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't. Now when the card is in reverse, Virgo, it means you've taken off the blindfold and you've made a decision, and the decision possibly was that you had to move on from a betrayal, but yet the challenge is that, you know, it's hard for us to disconnect from the people we love, and that in itself is difficult, even when we're beginning to see things clearly. And I think you saw this betrayal very clearly, Virgo. Nobody was able to pull the wool over your eyes regarding this situation. So if this person did try to pull the wool over your eyes, they were sadly mistaken. We'll get more info. Let's carry on. What do you feel in your gut, Virgo, about this connection? Let's see, what do you feel deeply within yourself about this? Wow, the Lovers. There was passion and love between you and this person. This person could have been a twin flame for you, Virgo, which suggests to me that it's possible that this separation may be temporary, it may not be permanent. But you definitely feel that this was your person, with the Lovers card showing up. Okay, there's definitely love and passion here. Let's see in your conscious mind what you think of this. Nine of Swords. So despite the fact that you see this person as a soulmate, Virgo, this relationship has caused you a lot of anxiety and pain. Okay, you feel, especially at night, some of you may have had like some dreams of this person, or maybe even insomnia, you know, maybe overthinking, overanalyzing the situation. Let's see the near future. Four of Cups. Someone in the near future, Virgo, is going to be feeling a bit apathetic, maybe feeling like they're good on their own. The possibility that someone could reach out and the other person rejects them. Okay, this is what I'm seeing here. Show me Virgo's energy regarding the connection. Two of Wands. You need to kind of move in a new direction, Virgo. Yeah, and you're contemplating. Look, there's a woman here. She's got like the globe. You know, there's the world there, and there's like an image of a van, like a photograph. She's looking out the window and thinking, is it time now for me to take a new journey in life? You know, maybe it's time now for me to kind of move in a new direction. Three of Pentacles reversed in your environment. Somebody was not playing fair. They were not on the same page as you, Virgo. Okay, this person could have been holding you back. This person was not a team player, Virgo. They were not putting in the effort that was necessary to maybe salvage the relationship or to take it to the next level. Let's have a look at your hopes and fears. Eight of Wands in reverse. This could be like just you and this person not speaking at the moment, Virgo. Maybe there's been a disconnect for a little while between you and this person, and somebody could have got ghosted. Maybe you ghosted them, maybe they ghosted you, Virgo, but there's no speaking right now. This person isn't talking to you. Let's have a look at the possible outcome in the future for Virgo and this person. The Two of Pentacles reversed. In the near future, Virgo, you're no longer going to be kind of feeling ungrounded or unstable about your life. Okay? I think you're going to kind of get to a level of acceptance and understanding of what this relationship represented. Now we're going to get more information, Virgo. We're going to clarify everything. Okay, this is only a surface level reading at the moment. So let's clarify the cards, right? Let's go to the Death card at the beginning, which was in the hidden energy. Show me why the Death card is here for Virgo in their connection. You have the Three of Wands and the Seven of Cups in reverse. You waited for this person to change, Virgo. They may have told you that they were going to change. You gave them opportunities to change. You no longer felt that there was any more confusion regarding the situation. You could see things clearly. You knew what needed to happen in order for the relationship to maybe start to repair. And let's carry on. Let's see why the King of Pentacles is in reverse. But you definitely knew what needed to change. You knew that major changes had to happen in order for this relationship to remain sustainable. Why is this King of Pentacles here? strength. For the King of Pentacles in reverse, strength. And the Queen of Cups. I'm getting a slightly different message here, Virgo, right? You let me know if it resonates. Take whatever resonates, guys. Remember, this thing can be reversed, okay? You know, it could apply to your person or vice versa. So take the reading as you want. What I'm getting here, Virgo, is this, right? I sense that the person you're dealing with may have been going through some type of depression, possibly. With that strength card and you being the Queen of Cups, I feel that you were supporting this person. You were holding them up spiritually. Okay, I feel that you were giving everything you could to elevate this person and to make them feel good about not just their own life, but your connection. You're trying to show them that your connection meant a lot and there was love, there was real love there. And, you know, with the Lovers card as well, that this was your soulmate. And it appears to me, Virgo, that whatever you're doing with this person, it wasn't really working. I feel that you put in a lot of effort with that, especially with the Strength card. I feel that you didn't give up on this person, Virgo. Let's have a look at the challenge, this betrayal in the center of your reading. We have the Four of Swords, healing, going silent, taking care of you, and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is interesting, like the King and Queen have both come out reversed. Now then, Virgo. What I see here, Virgo, is that after this betrayal, after this possible separation or argument, or whatever it is that occurred between the two of you. Remember, this is a general reading, so I can't get detailed specific info. This needs to kind of resonate with a few of you. What I see here, Virgo, is that after this betrayal, you had to spend a lot of time nurturing yourself. Some of you may have cried. You know, maybe some of you went into that fetal position on your bed, as we see this woman here. You know, with her heart, she's in the nest there with a little heart. You had to do, it was Virgo time, you know, it was, I'm spending time on myself. Remember, Virgo in the tarot is the Hermit. The Hermit sometimes disconnects and they go into themselves and they spend time alone. And I feel that type of energy here, Virgo. You kind of disconnected not only from this person but from the people around you, and you needed time to deal with your emotions and the pain of all of this, and you were no longer willing to nurture people around you. You were nurturing yourself. You were taking care of yourself here. Let's have a look at the Lovers card here. The Lovers is Gemini energy, and it is the number 6. That number could be significant. You have the Page of Swords with the Ten of Cups in reverse. I feel like when you went within, Virgo, right, and you tried to pick apart all the things that had happened, you know, all the events, the good things that had happened, the bad things, you tried to weigh everything up in your mind and say to yourself, you know, how did this relationship end up getting to this point, this breaking point, okay? You realize that a lot of the love in the relationship was depleted, Virgo. You know, this Ace of Cups in reverse, all the water energy, all the emotion that you held in your hands, it started to kind of deplete and fall to the ground. There was no way of taking that emotional energy and putting it back into that cup, Virgo. Alright, I feel that when you started to go within, maybe you started to give up. Maybe you felt, because this has happened to me in relationships, Virgo, right? Sometimes we can put in more than 100% effort. We can put in 1,000% effort into trying to sustain a relationship. And then eventually we have to put up our hands and say, you know what? I give up on this. I can't do this anymore. I've tried everything. I've done everything from multiple angles, and it's time for me to kind of maybe let go of this. As painful as that is, sometimes we have to admit defeat and walk away. And sometimes that's the healthiest thing that we can do, Virgo. Let's have a look at this anxiety, the Nine of Swords. Nine of Cups reversed and the Six of Wands. A part of you, Virgo, right? This is the sad truth. A part of you still wanted to be seen by this person, okay? You still felt that you needed them in some way. You know, Nine of Cups reverse is like not being self-fulfilled, but looking for your fulfillment outside. With the Six of Wands, it's kind of like trying to gain somebody's attention, trying to be seen. So that's a bit of a sad energy, Virgo. I know how that feels. That's a very painful situation, you know, to feel that the thing that was fulfilling you, the thing that used to make you happy, there may have still been an attempt, you know, of reaching out and saying, look, I'm still here, I'm still your friend, you know, no matter what, I still want to be your friend, like, I'm still here. And this person maybe not even seeing it, or just not wanting to recognize it. Let's have a look at the Four of Cups in the future. I did get a hater for one of the Virgo reads I've done. This woman was saying that I was her enemy and I was a hater. Don't shoot the messenger, guys. I'm reading the cards here, okay? If I got an amazing read and there was loads of love in it, I would tell you guys. This is what I'm getting, so, you know, I'm going on the energy of the people coming to my reading, guys. So if this doesn't resonate, then feel free to, you know, watch a different video. But this is what is happening in this reading, guys. So let me know if you connect to this. Four of Cups in the future. You have the Sun, Leo energy. This is a major arcana card. Let's show you this. Okay, this is a very happy energy, joyful energy, with the Hierophant. Do you know what I see here, Virgo? For the more spiritual Virgos out there, I see you connecting to the divine, right? Some of you may be practicing things like yoga or meditation. Some of you may be deeply spiritual, like maybe some of you go to church or to a temple or to a mosque or whatever it is you believe. In the near future, Virgo, what I see is that you start to love yourself. You start to nurture your true being within, okay? You start to redirect all the energy you were giving to everyone else onto yourself. And you are going to find an element of joy in rediscovering who you are again. Because some of you may have got lost in this connection. Especially for those of you that were with this person for a long time. You know, this happens in relationships. We lose ourselves, and then when the thing ends, we lose a big part of who we are. Because, you know, a big part of our heart is still in that person's hands. You know, we haven't completely got back that energy. And we're having to rediscover again, you know, who am I? You know, what is my purpose? Where am I going now? What is the next step? And I feel that you're going to be putting in the work, Virgo, to rediscover who you are. And you may be surprised to see yourself smiling again. Let's have a look at the Two of Wands here. You have Page of Pentacles and the Six of Pentacles. You're kind of done with the breadcrumbing that this person offered. This person was coming in with a very small energy, Virgo. Maybe even in the end they may have tried to reach out with a very small kind of... It could have even been a small apology or something. Or kind of trying to put a little plaster on a large wound. You know, if this person broke your heart, maybe they were trying to, I don't know, maybe ease the blow in some way. For some of you, this person could have completely disconnected, but you may have felt for a while that this person was just keeping you hanging on for a long time, Virgo. And I think you're done with that energy now. Let's see Three of Pentacles in reverse. You have the Emperor. This is Aries energy with the Empress. Wow, the Emperor and the Empress. Wow, Virgo. This was a really powerful connection. This really was. This was your person, I feel. So the question I'm wondering, Virgo, is it possible for you and this person to reconnect in the future? You know, it may be necessary, Virgo, right? If you guys are in separation, maybe it is the best thing for now. Like, maybe you and this person both need time apart in order to heal and rediscover yourselves, and maybe in the future to reconnect. But this was definitely a divine match, Virgo. You know, I've got the Lovers, I've got the Emperor and the Empress next to one another. Let's have a look at the Eight of Wands in reverse. Ten of Wands. Four of Pentacles. I feel for some of you, Virgo, that you wanted communication with this person, okay? Some of you may have got ghosted by this person. I feel that you held on for as long as you could. You held on to the point where it became a burden for you, and you had to drop the thing. You know, you couldn't hold on to this thing any longer because maybe it began to kind of destroy you. You know, it started to get too painful for you, Virgo. But you definitely held on. In the silence, in the non-communication, you still held on to hope. But eventually I feel, you know, maybe some of you at the point now where, you know, I have to put my hands up and say, look, enough is enough. Let's have a look at this Two of Pentacles in reverse. You have Justice, Libra energy, and you have the Star. This is nice energy, Virgo. I do see healing. I do see balance, Virgo. I don't know if this is going to be on both sides. I see this more on your side, okay? I do see you healing. Your justice is to heal and to balance, to feel better about everything here. Is this person going to reach out? I really don't know, Virgo. I don't know. I think we're going to have to leave that up to the universe. Let's get some... I've got these new romance angel cards. Let's see if they give us any more information, Virgo. Maybe about the future with this person or the connection itself. Please give me advice for Virgo, for Virgo's highest good regarding their connection. So it's saying here, work on your partnership. Give your relationship a chance, Virgo. So I know that might be kind of contradicting what we've said, but I'm laying out the situation. This card is saying that it may still be worth some of you giving this a chance. Okay, maybe after a time of healing. What else do we have here? Finances and financial issues are a factor in your love life right now. So maybe, Virgo, maybe there was a financial situation that brought in some problems, because this is a major problem in many relationships, Virgo. Okay, so maybe there was some type of financial issue. Let's get one more here. 1 minute, these are stuck together. What do we have here? Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a high level of commitment. Well, from the reading, I don't know if that's actually happening. This could happen in the future. I feel that is probably what you wanted from all of this, Virgo. You probably wanted commitment. I do see that there has been a lot of instability in the connection. I do see though that, you know, with the Lovers and the Emperor and the Empress, I do feel that it's possible that you and this person have come together multiple times, Virgo, right? And for those of you that still want to give this person a chance, there may still be the possibility, because I do feel there's a strong connection here, Virgo, but this is down to your free will, guys, yeah? Don't just rely on tarot card readers to give you information and for you to make decisions. No, you guys have to use your discernment and free will. Remember, this is a general read, okay? Some of the information is not going to be completely accurate, guys. So, for those of you that feel that there's nothing left in this relationship, make your decision based on that. For those of you that feel that this is your soulmate, this is your person, definitely don't give up on this. But for the time being, Virgo, my advice, looking at the reading, is give yourself time to heal. Give the other person time to heal. Okay? This is what I have for you, my friends. I love all of you. Okay? I've had the last Virgo, I think it was the last or the previous Virgo reading I've done. I got such a great amount of people watching that video. So I thank all of you for that, guys. For those of you who are new and you like the reading, please like and subscribe. Leave me some comments, guys, and I'll see you guys again soon.